How do y'all? This is John, and today we are talking about A Complete Unknown, a new film out in theaters right now. And in A Complete Unknown, it deals with the story of Bob Dylan, in particular this one section of his life about his beginnings as a musician, and also this very early controversy he had to deal with when he decided to make folk music go electric. Okay, so to get things started, first and foremost, there is a cat in my room. Our new cat. So if you hear a meow or purring, that is Ollie, the new cat. He's still learning boundaries. Now on to the actual review. First and foremost, what I liked about the movie. I think that, the section of Bob Dylan's life that they wanted to focus on was a good choice. It's a good choice for the story that they decided to tell. Because, it deals with Bob Dylan, but also deals with, his controversy, some of his more controversial things, and also certain elements of his personality that we don't really get to see very often. Like, the dude's an extremely talented songwriter. However, he's kind of also a little bit of an a-hole. He cares about the arts, he cares about the people around him, but he's also quite an a-hole. There's this one particular scene where he's doing a concert with, this female singer that he often accompanies with, and, he's just refusing to do any older stuff. He just wants to do new stuff, and he was being a bit of an a-hole about it. And on top of that, I also think that the performances in this movie are all really good. Easily the two best were Edward Norton as Pete Segal, and also Timothy Chalamet as Bob Dylan. Chalamet, I'm saying this right now, do not be surprised if he gets an Oscar nomination for this film, because he just does a great job portraying Bob Dylan. He even gets his voice down pretty well. Edward Norton, same thing. Don't be surprised if he gets an Oscar nomination, because Edward Norton does a great job in this movie as well. Then again, Edward Norton usually does a great job. And on top of all of that, they also managed to get the time period that this film is set in correct as well. From how the city looked during that time period, to all the cars and the music people are listening to. Don't expect to hear modern renditions of 60s songs in this film. You're only ever going to hear the original recordings from the 1960s. And also, one of the most important elements of the movie, does it make you enjoy watching it? The answer is yes. There is a lot of entertainment in this film, whether it be just watching Bob Dylan do Bob Dylan things, listening to the music of the time period, or just sitting down and enjoying the story being told to you. They make it entertaining to watch and not a boring slugfest. That being said, though, there's some problems with that as well. Undeniably, I think this movie could have gone with a faster pacing in it. The movie's almost 2.5 hours long, and it felt like 3. Now, I get not making a 2.5 hour movie feel like a 90-minute quickie. However, make it feel like a 2-hour movie instead of 2.5 hours. There, done. I would have been fine with that. The film also falls victim to some of the classic music biopic cliches. There's this one girlfriend character in the movie that for some reason, after a certain event, they try and make it seem like maybe her and Bob Dylan could patch things up and stuff. However, all of that was unnecessary. Heck, I kind of question even putting her in the movie in the first place. She doesn't amount to much, so why is she in the movie? All in all, I did enjoy this film. It has its issues, obviously. However, I did enjoy the film. A Complete Unknown, it's not a great movie. However, it's definitely a good film about Bob Dylan. I think that the performances were all good, especially Chalamet and Norton, who knock it out of the park. Storytelling strong. The entertainment value is also very good. They make the movie look and feel like the time period it's set in, and I have to very much commend them for that. I have some issues with it. However, they don't derail the movie to the point where it's bad. I'm going to give A Complete Unknown a 7. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Please look forward to more videos real soon. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember, the Petsky will return.